Good morning. Morning. Thank you all for being here. So, I've got a couple of few things. A few shots of Hennessy. Oh, that used to be my thing. All right. So, good morning, everyone. How about that? Let's start with that. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Kitty. Grand Rising. Music City, Grand Rising. Sapphire, Blessed Bumblebee. Grumpy. I'll take that. Denise, Honest Rage. Good morning, beautiful women. Good morning, Chrissy. Good morning to all the beautiful women. KK, good morning, beautiful. So, um, thank you to a few loyal. I mean, I just woke up, brushed my teeth. I have not had any coffee yet. Good morning, Ghost. Karen, well, thank you for being here. We hope that you find what you're looking for over here. And I hope we all find what we're looking for. Um, the reason we're all here this morning is because of Summer Moon Utah Wells, right? So last night, I was made aware that there was a big to do on No Thanks and Crime Stories Obsessed, and they allegedly had some photos or a photo or something. I don't know, but this photo was allegedly. They wanted everyone to believe that this photo had. Oh, we will just. I'm not doing all that. Hold on, guys. So this picture, again, guys, I don't want to butcher. Um, I don't want to butcher what the whole connotation was about last night. But I just want to give you a little preview. Now, again, guys, let me preface this. I ain't getting a new computer tonight. So if the computer acts up, just bear with me. Just know that I'm gonna be back. Okay, I'm gonna be back. Um, I didn't watch it either, but I'll tell you what, that those two channels, well, Emma at Crime Story Obsessed, she, for the size channel she has, she gets the relevant views that go with how many viewers she has. Now, you'll see that a lot of times Doug will pull that crap where he goes over on her channel because Doug has 22,000 subscribers or something, but 20,000 of those are from when he used to audit the police. And so when he came over to the true crime community 2 cases ago, he already had 20,000 subscribers. So if you look at the way the channel plays out, he doesn't get near the awareness he should for that size channel. So, yeah, me too, Denise. KK, Mary. I didn't. Man, you know what? I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. Man, I put together a backwoods. If anybody doesn't know what a backwoods is a cigar about this big around, man. I put together a backwoods and stared at this picture, and I couldn't make none of it work. I mean, in the realest sense, like I couldn't, like I'm like all the celestial colors and stuff. It's like, man, where in the hell did this picture actually even come from? Like, what is this? What is it? Right? Like it's just I had someone leave a brilliant comment. They said, "You know what? I looked at it upside down and still couldn't see shit." I mean, I don't know what in the hell this is. And I hate that this was prefaced like we know where she is potentially. Well, if I had to guess about where she would be in terms of this picture, somewhere inside of Photoshop with some dusting tools and I don't even know where in the hell and what. I mean, was there a UFO above them that was shining this celestial aqua teal green that just is like what in the on my mama? How someone could do that to the pic is sickening. The unblurred one is already out. I said that yesterday. I said what they'll do is they'll take a picture. Take a picture and play with it and say that it's something that it's not, right? I just said that's what's going to happen because that's what happens on YouTube damn near every time. I mean, we had the strangest people that were like looking. I don't know. There had to have been some really strong narcotics involved because these people were like staring at these crazy pictures of Orrin and Orson West, and they'd turn it a little bit sideways, and then they'd screenshot it, and they'd say, "See, look, if you can't see it, you need medicine." And I'm like, "No, if I can't see it, I think you need rehab." Um, People, I just want to unsee this because I'm not guys, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't associate with Doug anymore and I don't associate with Emma anymore. So there's no way I could have known the future and known what was going to happen with this picture. Go look at my video yesterday. I said they're going to have a picture, probably one that's already out there, and they're going to dumb it down. It's exactly what they've done. They've dumbed down a picture that's already out there. Um, flip me. The unblurry one is out there. So someone please email me the unblurry one that's already been out there. Because I can tell you what, it does take, oh shit, it does take a little bit, in my opinion, it does take a little bit of a elevated state by virtue of chemical enhancement. There, I said it. That has to be involved in this shit right here. Like, did the arrow down with Dougie? Shit, dude. Why are you using a blue to make all these arrows and shit in here? Now, let me tell you what. You know who that face looks like to me? It looks like the boy they found by the tracks in the movie Lean By Me, Ray, right? The one that was up underneath of the man. Come on. Now, can you also see that this is a face? It looks like a face, right? Two eyes, forehead, nose, cheeks, mouth. But then can you see when you stand back 2 feet, it's actually a whole big face. See? Hair, one eye, another eye, nose, nostrils, cheek. Like, holy shit, this bigger head has a smaller head growing out of the right side of its temple. Oh, Dougie, shit, did you not see the two-headed monster? Look, Big head. Nose. Eyebrow. He didn't want you to see that one. Looks like maybe a mustache, a mouth, and then some chin and neck area. What he wants you to look at is this little tiny face. Nose, eye, eyebrow ridges. Doug! Holy shit, dude. The only way you can see two faces out of this is if you have enough vodka that they merge together into one. I don't know how long. I see a lion. A Bigfoot. It's a Sasquatch. Oh, super. Oh, Doug and Emma, you got to stop this shit. You two, y'all got to stop this shit. Oh, didn't you guys just put out a bunch of messages that we debunked those too? Man, what is up, man? She did this sort of thing on the other case that she worked on that I was around. And we had it out then too, 6-7 months ago. Shit. Dougie, let me tell you what, Dougie. When you fucking say something, you got to fucking stand on it like a real man, right? And I'm just doing a little trolling this morning, but Dougie. You see, I didn't even mention him in there. Just crime stories. Check this out. Isn't this rare?
Gone in 145 seconds.
Gone in 140. We'll get to that one. If I'm ever threatened like someone tried to do Emma, which she will consult and put back up her video from this evening on Crime Stories Assessed. Hold on, Dougie. You started out by saying if I'm ever threatened like someone tried to do to Emma, but what? You never finished your fucking story, tough guy. Your sentence, tough guy. How dare anyone threaten anyone? They willfully turned over info that could find Summer or anyone else because it is a higher chance that shit you showed last night is anyone else. Benny Keys breaking news. Dude, anyways, I do not, I repeat. Hold on. Y'all, from the bottom of my heart, let me tell you all the ways. Let me show you all the reasons I would never want to be like Doug. Doug, look, bro. See? I'd never want to be you, Doug. I love being me, Doug. Why the fuck would I want to be you, Doug? Doug. Doug. Is this a representation of how much my wife loves me? 21 grams worth. Boy, shut your ass up. Fuck you mean. Anyways, so that's where we're at with that. Now, moving on over. Hoo-ah! Okay, so this CPS leak, this is a problem, right? But who's it a problem for? Ask yourself, guys. Who is this a problem for? He's obsessed. Yeah. Guess what? I just had my second um, anniversary on the 9th. So who out of her for putting up with me, right? So, where the hell did I put that telephone at, man? Gotta have that. So this CPS leak, I'm really not sure. I mean, I guess I'm okay to talk about this because the lady, she commented openly about it. So, where are we at here? Give me just a minute. So, want to see something funny? Not even funny. You know what, guys? I'm trying to have a light heart this morning, right? I'm tired of coming on here and bashing my head against the corner of sharp objects, trying to deal with the stupidity, right? So, my dear friend, Janine, she's got a channel, or I mean, she's got a Facebook. She got a Facebook, and it's called "The Inconsistencies in the Summer Wells Case." Hooah! I'm not promoting this like you go over there and try to get in the group because I'm not sure that that's even her motivation. I guess nothing could stop you from trying, but I'm fairly certain it's, some of us from in here can get in there, but it's not going to be widely open for all the riffraff to come in and do this. So yeah, you have to, or else you're going to go crazy, right? Like, what do the young kids do? Dab. Don hit me up first this morning. I usually, it's kind of, sometimes I get to him first and sometimes he gets to me first, and he got to me first. So, got you, Don. So, this Facebook group, right? The inconsistencies, right? Well, can I just show you first right here? That's the original picture before they fucked with the colors and dun 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 dun. It says true crime stories of Stess. I found this in less than 30 seconds using a reverse image search. Their video with said images of Summer being placed in a well by Don and Candace. Also, the red truck is one that someone posted saying it belonged to Detective Summy. Picture of the well that they say Candace and Don were putting in. There it is. It's actually from, when was this? To use the picture from 2019. This picture was published in 2019. So let me tell you, it's a lot of BS going on. Like, you had to go back that far to find a picture like this to involve into your BS. That's pretty substantial. This is, oh, Emma. Oh, Emma. Thank you. She actually just said, just popping to pick my grandson up from school, won't be long. Ben is in here, so if he needs any help with finding anything, give him a nudge. They're awesome. So, what we're going to do Thank you so much, Janine. So this is a clip for the lab, and this is what she says. Here, let me start with this one. So this is a post. It says this video the other week by the lab was about a post that a so-called neighbor rang in. We know who the neighbor is, but there's a video and screenshot to prove it. I guess that's people are doing this so that they feel revered. Yeah, I've had the CPS called on me so many damn times from supporting victims. Like, oh, and let me tell you what, the victims I've supported, none of them have ever been locked up in jail. So all of that I went through was because I was right. They thought I was protecting a child killer or a child this or a child that, and then come to find out we get all these months down the line and these people are still out of jail, no charges, but unfortunately no kids back either. So what does that mean? Does that mean Benny was right? Well, Benny was right in his talk about justice moving forward. Now, I don't know the connotation. It is sort of reading to me like Justin from the lab called the CPS. Now, I'm not here to try to figure that out. But we do know the neighbor rang in and talked to the DCS. So this is what's being, let's see. Oh, this is a cool one. This is for ones that are saying that Candace would not take Summer to the doctor or hospital if she was sick or hurt. She clearly was doing that in this photo. I would think that she would if something was wrong with Summer that day. I could be wrong, but this is just my opinion. Oh, and side note, imagine Summer in this picture and she had her eyes closed. Look at the position of her hand, so on and so on. It looks very similar to the milk jug photo. Thoughts? And right here at the bottom, taking baby girl to the hospital. She feels icky. Prayers. So I'm trying to just start right here. I'm not going to put this neighbor's name out. No, Trisha. It's the other way around. Nope. Other way around. Trisha's is Janine's daughter. So this neighbor said, yes, I called DCS, not only because the place was filthy, there was rats, foot-long wolf rats, and bugs. It got so bad that they were all over the damn counters. Candace just stayed on her phone and paid no attention to the kids, very rarely made dinner and gave them candy and chips for dinner, but would do fast food sometimes too. She was just not depressed, just high and lazy. I would say in the past that she had short episodes with depression, but not as of late. She never bought anything for the kids, although they had money. They would spend money on booze, cigarettes, drugs, fast food, junk food, etc. They still had money in their pockets at all times. They were given clothes for the kids, etc. The kids did not have essentials needed, but not the care they needed. The kids did have the essentials they needed, but not the care they needed. They play by the lake and things free on weekends sometimes, which is good. Let me say this. Out there's not a lot of paid attractions to go look at. Pretty much all people that live in the rural areas, if they live rurally, guess what? Pretty much all they do is hunter and gathering type behaviors and stuff, right? Like there isn't a ton of stuff to go pay and look at. These people are crazy, man. Like you think with a little forethought and forward thinking, you would automatically know that you paint a bias when you say that. All free, all free. Well, guess what? Some of the best times I ever had were water skiing in Michigan or, you know, walleye fishing in Detroit. All free. Free. Isn't it that the best things in life are free? Isn't being free, or isn't being clean free? Isn't being a good person free? To go fishing, to feed yourself, free. To go hunting, free. What are you talking about? Go ice fishing, free. Go ATVing, free. Climb a mountain, free. Praise Jesus, free. Go to church on Sunday, free. I think we understand, right? Drugs, not free. Alcohol, not free. Going to the fair, not free. Going to Six Flags, not free. These things won't really build memories either, and they cost. The others that I talked about, you'll build memories and you'll remember them forever. And there'll be some of the things they can't take away from you when when being on YouTube goes bad. I swear, some of these people on YouTube, man, you just want to bow, bow. All right. Somebody put her out. Yeah, somebody, she comes around here talking like this, put her out. Okay. They play by the lake and things free on the weekends sometimes, which is good because Summer loved the lake, but always wanted to go to the movies and do other things which they wouldn't pay the money for. I already talked to Candace about taking her to the movies, and now I won't get the chance to. And Don has control issues and said the brat isn't doing anything for a while because she was restricted for a month. So they fought about that. Now, I would say that if you're the person like this lady who doesn't get what she wants to take the kid to the movies. Now Don says, no, you're not taking the kids to the movies. And so what does she do? She bears her black heart by coming on here and doing this and saying, she said 4 feet of shit. I mean, 4 linear feet of dog shit did this lady talk about Don and that family, because it's looking like she didn't get her way. She wanted to be involved and taking and doing, and they were like, whoa, wait a minute. Man, woman, you listen, there's a lot of people out here that'll do you wrong. And then when you give them an opportunity to understand what they did to you that was wrong, they say, okay, I want to apologize. Well, then they want to force and time the apology. Well, that's messed up, bro. I apologize. Well, just because you apologize doesn't mean I have to accept it. And just because you apologize doesn't mean that there's any deadline or expiration on when I can accept it, right? So it's good service to oneself. If somebody fucks you over and you get a situation to do some teaching and show them how they fucked you over and how this is a repetitive thing, and if they hurry up and try to make you like the next day. See, if somebody fucks me over, I like to take about 3 days, 72 hours, and just monitor the situation. People that have issues usually will try to force you to hurry up and accept their apology on their terms. And that's not the way apologies go. When you cut an apology loose, it's free, it's out there. You do not put a string on an apology and try to control, oh, you don't want to take it? Then you're going to pull it back. Well, whatever. Right? So, Don is as cheap as they come, too. All about himself. I've heard him call his daughter a before, and Candace just sits there and does nothing. Don't be fooled. I had good reasons for calling on them. What kind of man calls their daughter? I said something immediately. He said, she's my daughter and I can leave and never come back. He uses the church as a crutch. Let me tell you, people been saying, oh, they hide behind their religion. Now they're using the church for a crutch. Don't you know? That's essentially, Professor Drunk, that's essentially the purpose of it, right? When you're broken and you need extra to lean on, you go to the church, and the church will be that crutch when you can't make the bills and the lights are out or they are fixing to be out. You can go to the church and they can be a crutch for you. Seems like these people don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They're just talking out of right here, right? The problem about talking out of right here is that it's just that much further away from your brain. And woo! That's like trying to go down the street by way of Anchorage, Alaska. That's the long route. Figure deal me. He said, she's my daughter and I can leave and never come back. Facts. You can leave. And it seems as if you're bitter about being made to leave. He uses the church as a crutch. Summer loved dolls, but she wanted Hot Wheels like her brothers, which they would not buy her because she is a girl and her brother hit her bad when she tried to play with his. Speculative. Let me tell you what. I don't believe the bias in any of this woman, right? I believe her bias is controlled merely by the fact that she didn't get what she wanted. She was trying to fulfill a need of her own by offering these things. And when she didn't get what she was after, she called the CPS. She didn't call the CPS because allegedly, well, we're not talking about none of that. This woman seems like if the state of the house is, if that's her perception of the state of the house, she let that go in an attempt to get access to the child. Once access to the child was thwarted, she comes out with this shit. So all this shit that you see from Ziggy, right? Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Whoa. So let me give you a little bit of the backlog. So Tiffany Marie has that original picture, the blue one, and oh no, wait. Hello, read Tiffany Marie. The person who has the original pic is in her comments. It's a truck on side of freeway getting tire changed. I believe that too. I believe in some strange way this celestial teal green picture could be many other pictures as well. G-Dog, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So, thank you, Mimi. When the spirit just comes over me, I swear, that's the nature of the spirit, right? So, Okay, so I've commented to Benny a few times. I've known about this troll for a while, but she went quiet. Then this popped up. This Ziggy says she's seen her posts on Facebook and approached her. Lots of people comment, but not everyone comes out with the stuff this woman does, and always in a way like she's an insider. That's Ziggy we're referring to. That's the only person this Ziggy could be on about. If you have a Facebook account, I have a group called the Inconsistencies in the Summer Wells group. There's just a few of us. I've been putting it all on there as we've been following it all. The lab, so that's where Ziggy got her information from, was from the lady I just read that said she called CPS. That's where Ziggy got her information from. So let me tell you this, guys. Just because you call the CPS on someone doesn't mean you have a leash on the investigation. You give them your information, and then if they need to talk to you again, they will. But they don't call you back every 5 minutes and give you every update or any updates. Once you give your initial fucking statement, you're done with them. You know that. So what you're doing is you're speculating all this stuff. But there is an actual link between the lady calling the CPS and Ziggy having a link to the lady that called the CPS. Do you think someone would leak their whole CPS career, education, in social work, so on and so forth, so that Ziggy could build a fucking YouTube channel? Is that why they leaked the CPS info? Boy, I'll slap the cowboy shit out of somebody. Hold on. You got me fucked up like good church shoes out here. Boy, don't play with me, Ziggy. So, we got the Ziggies of the world. We got the Dougs of the world. We got the Emmas of the world. Like, what the hell? What the hell can we do? What can we do? Hey, I just wanted to show Doug one more time. That's why I could never be jealous of you. Never be jealous of you, Doug. That's why I could never be jealous of you. You see that Mexican princess, bro? I could never. Oh, you guys want to see something else that's funny? Oh, I got the original photo. Hoo-ah! Holy shit! Oh, are you kidding me? Thank you, Chrissy. Are you kidding me? I have the original photo. Hey, Doug, I just wanted to show you another one real quick where I could never be. Look at that one. That's my beautiful stepdaughter. I've been with her since she was a little girl. And that's my sonny, right? What about this one? That's a good one. That's a real good one. I would never in my life, even if $2 million came with Doug's life, I don't want it. All right, where was I? The original photo. Holy shit. Guys, I got the original photo. You want to see it? Dougie! Dougie, can't you see? There it is, guys. That's the original photo. See? Truck light, tail bed, bumper. What did I tell you guys? I told you yesterday that these fucking idiots were going to take a picture that already existed. Let me tell you what. This is a huge shadow. These are all shadows and glares from a picture being taken through a window. Look. Doug and Emma. Doug and Emma, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That is shameful. Look, it's almost like you can make out someone right here as a reflection back in, right? Mustache, lips and teeth, nose, eyes. Like, man, this shit is Doug. No, Doug. This ain't what it's supposed to be, Doug. What the fuck are y'all doing? They are so desperate, so if someone drops an exclusive, they run with it. Boy, you ain't never lied about that. You ain't never lied. And guess what? I'll tell you what happened. I wasn't even there. Didn't even watch it. Don't even care to. But I'll tell you what happened. Man, that ain't no KK. That ain't no trail cam. That's from somebody in their vehicle taking a picture with their phone. Hell no, that ain't no trail cam. On Blood Money Benny Keys, I swear that ain't no trail cam. Hell no. Whose trail cam would it be? And how come they haven't come out to speak? That's the problem with it being a trail cam, right? When it's a trail cam, you got to go out and you got to it's a box with some straps on the back, and you put it on a tree and it's camouflage. And when shit goes by it, like, so you got to go out and take the box. Some of them, you have to take a card out and put the card in the computer, and that has all the stuff on it. Others, you take the whole box back to the crib and you plug that into the computer, and it just feeds it right off of this. So who's that person? Boy, Dougie, man. So probably what happened was that they realized somebody came in the chat mid partial piss, because he said this isn't a pissing contest. So mid piss, they came in and were like, guys, you know this ain't what this is. We know where this original picture came from. Oh. Doug and Emma. That's it right there. When you have well water, your teeth do not get the proper fluoride or calcium. We do know city water has parts per millionth of what is just an after chemical that we can't get rid of, but happens to be good for our teeth. Fluoride. Not only that, but when you're out in the rural areas, usually what you always have is water that smells like sulfur. It's got a lot of iron in it. That will make you, like, after you wash with iron water, you'll feel like you can't get the soap off, right? So it's true enough. She just bumped that tooth. Yeah, it doesn't take much to chip a tooth. And really all they're going to do is either put a silver cap or you just let it do its thing, because when it falls out, you got a brand new good one behind it, right? Ooh-ah. So there you go, guys. That's the truck. This was supposed to be a picture holding her over a well, right? This is not them holding her over a well. Man, and you want to know what they did? Wait a minute. I just caught it. Hold on. Benny Kings. That is so funny. That's the shit little kids say that are just fucking, you know what I mean? Just little kids. They say, oh, look, he wants to be like me. Boy, why wouldn't the first thing you thought of is this Benny wants to be better than me? Why would I want to dumb myself down like these pictures you got? Chinese hair ass boy. Boy, get your shit together. This 2021. Boy, get your shit together. See what they did? That's what they did. Look. Chinga, widow. Chinga. Look, they cut the truck out. Or they changed it in a way. I guess they didn't cut the truck out, but they zoomed it in, and it definitely has a different feel now. It doesn't look the same as that. What have they changed about it? Okay, they've cut the whole top off of it, is what they've done. They've brought it down to the top of the head and cut everything else off. So that was premeditated to do that. Look, all that's gone. They cut all this out. Everything above up here. It's all cut out. That's sad. But look at the colors on this one. Right? Those colors been jacked with. They've been played with. For sure. Without a doubt. I can see it. It's richer. Look at here. See how it's kind of gradient? You can kind of see through this. This one is very filled in here. Like it's filled in all around the head to kind of accentuate it or something. But again, you see two faces right here. They didn't even see, you know what I mean? Like this is just baddie shit. When you start looking at celestial pictures, you automatically think someone is desperate as hell or seeing it by virtue of chemical enhancement. I mean, that's just all that's all you can, it's all you can refute it with. Right? So there's that. Damn, guys. I'm hungry. I'm going to have some breakfast. Thank you, Janine. Anybody got any questions and shit? I'm sorry that the pics are so different. Me too. Me too, KK. But he doesn't care. Doug doesn't care. See, Doug doesn't have a job. I'm not going to go into Doug. We know about Doug. Come on. Who doesn't know about Doug? Right? Doug, if Doug hasn't fucked you over online some kind of way, then you haven't officially arrived online yet. Hula? Like, I've been doing this just long enough. Doug was able to do it to me twice. Right? Once, like 4 days into the Orrin and Orson West case. And then it was like 3 weeks later, he hit me back up like, man, I'm sorry that I leaked that information and fucked up you and Nina Boy's friendship and shit, dude. I'm sorry I did that. Bro. I ain't making friends with none of you content creators like that, man. You got me messed up. Hoo-wah. I'm gonna have a couple of those with that, yeah. Trolleys, we got some different trolleys, so. You can tell that he sits there and this is his whole existence. That's it. Doug lived in his van for 2 years before right now. I guess he's in an efficiency or a studio or something. But before that, he lived in his van with his pit bull for 2 years. You know what I mean? Like it was a choice, right? It was just a choice for him to do that. It was, so I want to say that he's working on his addictions and stuff, but maybe not. Doesn't seem like he's in any better a state. I mean, he's living in his van. Shit. All right. Anyways. Pictures refuted. Thank you, Janine, from Facebook channel Inconsistencies in the Summer Wells case. That was awesome, fabulous work. I'm going to have to take a page from your guys' investigative template. There's a lot of tools that I don't use. And, to be honest with you, like I wouldn't even know to do a reverse picture search. So that's awesome. Go you. Oh, Cher, thank you, love. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I did have one other thing that I wanted to show you. Thank you for that.
Gone.
Okay, Cher. I saw it first, so I want to be this guy. That's me. Far left is Benny. I don't know who. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I want this guy. That's me. I'm picking this character. 4 new woodwork characters unlocked. That's me. That's me. Although I do like, he's got like 3 haircuts going on. He's got the old school stringy mullet. It just kind of like a yarn mullet, sort of like almost like dreads, but just really, really fine. And then he's sort of got a little bit of a the front part of a chili bowl, right? And then you've got the old Arnold Schwarzenegger on top. So this is dynamic. I got to give him points just for the attempt. He's like, if you don't like mullets, I've got this. If you don't like this, I've got that. So on and so forth. Does anyone know who Joel Rufkin is? Joel Rufkin was the Long Island Ripper or whatever. That looks like a very I want to be him. I like him. He's like, you know what? You want to talk shit, motherfucker? I'm going to stare a hole through your soul. I can tell what color your clothes your soul has on today. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. This one right here does actually look like a real life Beavis. For real. Which one do you want to be, Cher? Which one you want to be? Oh, boy, you got me scuffed up like church shoes. What? Fringy bangs are in. Number 3 is the best of the bunch. Let's see. Who is number 3? That's me. Hey, I am the best of the bunch. Because dude's neck. That's the other thing. I've been told that I have a long neck. Hold on, look. Wait. No, see, if I didn't have this beard in here, though, man, I got a neck that's about half as long as his. Shit. Leandra wants to be the second one. The second one is Beavis, right? Yeah, you can be Beavis. But who is Mark going to be? Because that leaves 1 or 2 of these for Cher and Mark. Oh, shit. I'll take Daddy Longneck. Wait. which one can Doug be, though? Doug doesn't have the facial structure of any of these people. Doug does, however, though, have the facial structure. Let me see. Does he even put it? He don't even really put pictures of himself up no more, right? Don Wells and his enablers. Well, he is obsessed. Look at this guy. You want to know who he wants to be? He wants to be AB. I don't know why you would want to trade your dismal existence for another troll, sexless, dismal experience. Oh, shit, man. Where the hell is Summer at? Where the hell is Summer at? That's what I want to know. He doesn't talk in his own voice anymore. No, he's always talking in someone else's voice. It is just the creepiest shit. But where the hell is Summer at, guys? The second one looks like Doug. Facts. Thank you, Sylvia. Face screaming in fear. Oh, man. Them some horrible pictures. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Where the hell is Summer at? Well, yesterday, Doug made a video saying he might know where she's at due to this picture that I just showed y'all. I'm guessing the lab does too. I'm guessing that. Oh, yeah. Let me show you one more other thing real quick. So, boom, right here. Upon further investigation, we found that the content in question is already removed from the site. Please check out the following video. Content has been removed. Well, Benny, who's that from? That's for old AB. AB don't realize for 7 fucking months he's been using my content and talking shit. So now, one day at a time, just like Dougie needs to live, one day at a time, I'm going to take that channel down from you, sir. I'm going to take that channel from you, sir. I assure you of that. That was the plan all along, to just let you just continue to feel comfortable and continue to put out this propaganda, my friend. I don't care if I got to go on there and tell YouTube I'm gay and that you're exposing my sexuality. I'm going to do what I got to do to get you pulled down there, boy. You understand me? You done fucked up. I'm going to have that channel, my boy. They said EquiSearch was there because of that photo. Ah! Boy, if you don't shut your ass up, Doug. You guys remember like 2 months ago, Doug went on a bender where his eyes disconnected from his brain. And so he just went on and he just was like this, talking to the camera. And he said he had $10,000 to come to Dallas and fight me. And then like 5 minutes later, took it down. Boy, you better shut your ass up. Yes, thanks. Yes, please. Looking ass, boy. You need a little help? No, thanks. Want a little rehab? No, thanks. Yeah, they are different guys, but they clearly want to live within the other's body. And I don't know how you make that happen. But you can. Anyways, guys, remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. If you're not a member, think about it. Got 2 tiers. That does not make the channel go round. What makes the channel go round is the positivity and the people in the chats that are still trying to keep the message going, that are still fighting the good fight. Let's take a look at this petition real quick, guys. You guys know I don't need no money from y'all. I don't need no money from y'all. I appreciate it because in this realm, that's one of the only ways besides support that we can really show that we support. And so I get that and I appreciate that. I don't want to limit people's ability to express themselves and express their gratitude. But where we're at right now, guys, is we're at 1691. And you can see we're getting the 10% online rule. So what we got to do, what we have to do in order to get 150,000 signatures is we got to get this in front of 1.5 million people. That's what we're trying to do. What you're also seeing is that none of the big content creators, I mean not one of them, is going to support this, because supporting this means that you change your lifestyle. Because if you have a big channel and it's due to exploitation, you will never stop exploitating anything. Nothing, because now you have new Camaro payments, or you had the dining room remodeled, or you had the upstairs bedroom recarpeted. You now have notes on things that you require YouTube income to help pay for. Man, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I hate that for you. I hate that for you. Anyways, y'all. They should be ashamed to lie like this, but they don't. They don't. For one, because Emma's in the UK, and for two, Doug, like, he'd have to care about his own life in order for us to believe he cared about someone else's life. Like, the things that you do to yourself, Doug, we're watching. We see them. And it becomes very hard to believe that you're being anything but what we see, right? You're not being helpful. How in the hell you're searching for pictures of 4 people to put up in a lineup to have fun? You're not worried. And you're putting up shitty pictures of people changing tires on the side of the road, saying that it's Candace and Don holding this child over a well. Like, 2 weeks ago, you came out with a fake conversation between you and Grandis. Like, what the hell is next? Dana Yeager, that's so wrong. Yet they can say they can say whatever they want to with no proof. Yes, they can. This is America. Until the police say, okay, dumbasses, you're obstructing. Man, quit playing, man. Y'all go sign that thing. I guess what the rush is we're in a rush to get this thing in front of 500,000 people. Because if we get it in front of 500,000 people and it follows the YouTube 10% rule, then we'll be at 50,000 signatures. So we're trying to get it in front of the masses now. You understand me? Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Take a look at it again. Go over and give some of your views to Emma and figure out what they're doing. This is some bullshit, and we're not going to stand for it anymore. If you can't be positive and you can't keep your personal feelings about how you want to relay to the world, how you feel people look to you, we don't care. We don't care about your garbage pail kids cards. We don't care about the time you spend, dual visioned looking for shit to put on about Cher or about Mark or about any of them. Dude, clean your own house. You have a filthy house of your own you need to clean. God bless you all. Remember, what? Keep your head up like your nose is bleeding. Peace out.